And good evening and welcome in to another Football Friday night. We are live from the Ed DePore Sports Complex in Bibb County in Macon, Georgia. Good evening, everybody. Russell Deason, and welcome into tonight's presentation of GHSA football on DSBN. We're glad to have you with us. Don't forget, tonight we'll be streaming in a simulcast at dsbnsports.com, facebook.com at DSBN Sports, and our YouTube live channel. We're glad to have viewers from around the mid-state area tune in tonight. Well, it's a key Region 4 AAA battle here tonight with playoff positioning on the line between the visiting Peach County Trojans and the hosting Westside Seminoles. To start tonight, let's take a look at the visiting. Well, let's take a look at Region 4 AA right now, 4 AAA right now. Peach County comes in 5-0 in the region, 8-1 overall. Jackson is in second place, tied with Westside. They're both 4-1 in the region, but they hold the head-to-head against the Seminoles in a game that we broadcast here at Ed DePore for you 2 weeks ago. Overall, they're both 6-3. The Central Chargers are next in line at 3-3, 3-7 on the season, followed by Pike County and Rutland at 1-4. One of those, Pike, is 3-6 on the year. Rutland is 2-7, and Kendrick is 0-5 and 1-8 on the year. Well, the Peach County Trojans, we'll take a look at them first tonight. They're 8-1 overall. They're 5-0 in the region. They're coached by their longtime head man, Chad Kimball. Their wins this year include 21-13 over Northside, 40-17 over Lee County. Both of those traditional powerhouses. The third one to add to that was Mary Persons, 44-13. So if you beat Northside, Lee County, and Mary Persons in the same year, you know you've got a pretty good football team. Next, they took on Kendrick and beat them 77-14. Pike 38-0. Rutland 75-0. Central 57-20. And Jackson, the Red Devils, they took down 49-14. Their only loss on the road at Houston County, 32-31 in overtime on the final play of overtime. This year, they are averaging, coming in per game, scoring 48 points and allowing only 13.6. They can play offense. They can play defense. To add to that, in the region, the totals are 32.8 points a game they've scored, but they've only given up 5.3 per contest. Now, how are they doing it? Well, it all starts with number 8, Jaden Gibson, their quarterback. 1,465 yards on the year. He's averaging 181 yards per game and a 67% completion ratio. He has 15 touchdowns on the year and only 3 interceptions. And to add to that, he's got 259 yards on the ground and 5 touchdowns. So he's had 20 touchdowns on the year. On the rushing side of things for the Peach County Trojans is Tajay Wolfhawk, the senior. 568 yards, 10.2 yards per carry, 8 touchdowns on the year. Followed by senior Noah Whittington, 414 yards on the ground, 6.2 per carry. He's got 12 touchdowns. Receiving out of the backfield, he's also got 256 yards and 3 touchdowns, so 15 on the year for him. Chris Million, the freshman, has got a few yards in there, right below 200, but 5 touchdowns on the year. So when Jaden Gibson goes to the air, he's going to look for Dorian Smith, the junior wideout. 433 yards, 28.9 yards per catch average, 4 touchdowns on the year. And then number 2, Justin Harris, 359 yards and 2 touchdowns on the year. Now, for the starting lineup here tonight, we'll give you the Peach County Trojans first. We'll go with their defense. They'll start, and they'll go with a 3-4 setup. The nose guard will be number 68, Bryce McGuire, a senior. The 2 ends will be 55, Quintel Jones, a sophomore, and number 9, Jaqueline McGee, a senior. At middle linebacker, at linebacker, they'll go Jack linebacker will be number 6, Tim Alderman, a junior. The Mike linebacker will be Sergio Allen. The will and the nickel will be number 4, Nigel Mann, a senior. And the nickel will be number 16, Dalen Smith, also a senior. Your 2 cornerbacks, they'll go number 2, Justin Harris. At senior, cornerback will be number 14, Dorian Smith. The strong safety will be Talik Allen, a senior. The free safety will be number 10, Kobe Towns. Your kicker tonight will be number 21, Jonathan Lupien, a senior, and your punter will be Jaden Gibson, your senior quarterback as well. And on the offensive side of the ball for the Peach County Trojans, as we said, number 7, Jaden Gibson, the senior at quarterback. Your wideouts go to Zion Shaw, Dorian Smith. They'll throw Harris and a couple of others in there as well. Jaqueline McGee, a senior at tight end. Your left tackle will be number 69, Terrence Ferguson. Your left guard will be number 58, Nicholas Danley. Your center will be number 60, Eduardo Martinez. Your right guard will be Tyrese Scott. Your right tackle will be Skylar Akins. At running back, they'll go Noah Whittington and Tajay Wolfhawk. Well, they come in 8-1. Good games around the area tonight, and we'll get your captains and the Westside starting lineup for you here in just a moment for the offensive side. Let's talk about this Westside team. As I said, they come in 6-3 overall, 4-1 in the regions. They have wins over Southwest, 34-16. Perry, 33-13, which is interesting because Perry is playing for a region title in Quad A here tonight over in West Lawrence. Rutland, they beat them 42-12. Central in a hard-fought battle that was right here on the network, 24-20, 57-20 over Pike County, and 42-14 over Pike County, rather. Their losses came to Harris County, 48-37 early in the season on a Thursday night. Howard, 49-21. And Jackson 32-31. Once again, games that we had carried right here on the network as well. Offensively, they're led by number 6, Victor Dixon Jr., the senior quarterback, setting all kind of records here at Westside for the Seminoles. 2,175 yards through the air already, 242 yards per game passing, 65% completion ratio. He's got 25 touchdowns on the year and 3 interceptions. He has rushed for 230 and 8 touchdowns. Rushing, they're led by Van Sean Jackson, 575 yards, 5.8 yards per carry, 6 touchdowns on the night. When he goes to the air, and he will offer, he'll look for several of them, and he'll give you 4 of them. Jalen Barton, the senior, the commit to Pittsburgh University, 55 touchdowns on the year, 1,094 yards through the air. He has 14 touchdowns. He set the school record in yards and touchdowns, not 55. But he has set the school record for receptions and yardage and touchdowns, 55 in his career. Number 16, Marquise Thomas Jr., 37 receptions, 338 yards, 3 touchdowns. Number 9, Kwame Atkins, the junior, 30 receptions, 380 yards, 3 touchdowns through the air. And they'll also figure in number 2, Jalen Hollywood Kennedy, 14 receptions on the year, 233 yards, and 3 touchdowns. You'll also see Takendre Coates in the starting rotation, number 17. Van Sean Johnson, the the tailback. You will also see Khalil Johnson in some for him. Well, we'll get the captains when we come back and get ready to kick it off from Ed to Pour. You're listening to the Marco's Pizza Game of the Week on DSBN Sports. We'll return after this timeout.
Anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Dough made from scratch every day. Sauce from our original recipe. And authentic toppings like crispy Old World pepperoni. Because the Italian way is worth celebrating. Every day at Marco's, get 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Hello to America's most loved pizza.
Hello, I'm Joy Johnson at the Cottages on Westland, inviting you to come see our spacious assisted living suites. Each suite has its own kitchenette, private bathroom, separate bedroom, and living space. We provide meals, housekeeping and laundry services, personal care assistance, and a variety of daily activities. Come by and visit us soon. You'll see why our residents feel at home and why families trust their loved ones to us at the Cottages on Westland.
And welcome back to Ed DePore as we are down on for the coin toss. And let's see who has received it. And I believe it's Peach County has received. And they have opted, they have won the toss and opted to receive the captains tonight for Peach County. Number 5, Sergio Allen. Number 7, Jaden Gibson. Number 9, DeQuaylen McGee. And number 74, Tyree Scott. For the homestanding Seminoles, it's number 2, Jalen Kennedy, a senior. Number 6, Victor Dixon Jr., also a senior. Senior Jalen Parker. And number 10, Jalen Barden, also a senior. Well, let's go with those Seminoles across the front. On the offensive side, it'll be Marquise Thomas will be one ride out, your junior. Your left tackle is going to be Chad Sanford, a senior, number 75. Number 54, Arrington Dowdy, a senior center. Nehemiah Waller, number 71. Tyrell Mitchum, Jr., number 70, is the right guard. Your right tackle is number 50, Jaquavius Collier. Victor Dixon Jr., number 6, will be your quarterback. He'll go with a tailback of number 4, Vanchon Jackson. At wideouts, he'll go number 10, Jalen Barton. Number 1, Marquise Thomas. You'll see number 2, Jalen Kennedy. Number 9, Kwame Atkins, number 17, Takendre Coates. And you may see Antonio Scott a little bit here as well tonight. Well, here come the Trojans onto the field. And here comes the Westside Seminoles. We'll take one more timeout. We'll kick it off from Ed DePore when we come back. It's GHSA football on DSPN Sports. We'll return.
Anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Dough made from scratch every day. Sauce from our original recipe. And authentic toppings like crispy Old World pepperoni. Because the Italian way is worth celebrating. Every day at Marco's, get 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Hello to America's most loved pizza. Hello, Marco's.
And welcome back to Ed DePore Stadium. Russell East, glad to have you with us on this final football Friday night of the regular season. And we have had a lot of fun bringing you these regular season games. There's a few games around town, obviously, that we're going to keep our eye on for you. We'll try to keep you updated on scores. There's playoff implications everywhere. We mentioned that West Lawrence Perry game in Quad A. Dublin and Waco play tonight. Northeast still in the hunt in Double A. They host East Lawrence. So we'll see what happens around the Middle Georgia area tonight. For the Seminoles to do the honors on kicking will be number 46, Diego Garcia. So back deep will be Noah Whittington on one side and Justin Harris on the other for the Peach County Trojans. And we are ready to get underway from Ed DePore. It ought to be a good one. It always is. A lot of athletes on the field. Sit back and enjoy it, and we are underway. Short pooch kick. A man's going to take it on the 34. Going to move it up the middle of the field, going to get to the 45 before he's brought down. And I believe that was Talik Allen on the carry, on the return. So here we go. They'll come out with a single setback. And this time, Jaden Gibson will go empty backfield. From the 35, first and 10. Going to run a little jet sweep with Justin Harris. He's going to get some room to run, but they're going to get a flag that's going to be thrown back on the 46-yard line, right along that line of scrimmage. And that's usually about a holding flag when you see that. And the Trojans are going to back up. The ball was marked on the 45. The flag was thrown on the 46. And it'll be holding, and it'll be a 10-yard penalty. Dorian Smith will be the slot to this near side. Harris will be wide out to this side. Gibson in a shotgun. Send a man in motion, going to throw it out here in the flat. This is Zion Shaw, and he's going to cut it up inside, and he's going to get to about the 44-yard line, so he's going to pick up 8 of the 10-yard penalty back. Justin Harris will be split to this side. They'll go trips to the far side. Going to take and throw it out in the flat, and he's got a man out there, and he's going to catch it along the 15. He's going to break the plane across the 45. He's going to be close to a first down, if not maybe just a little short. Let's see where they mark him. They were going to give him a first down. Shotgun, going to direct snap it, and this is going to be Noah Whittington. And Whittington's going to go from the 45 of the Seminoles, and he's going to get it all the way to the 40, a 5-yard pickup, and he ran straight out of the Wildcat that time. And Coach Chad Campbell doesn't like what he says and calls a timeout. Had trouble getting the formation. We'll take it with him. 10:15 to go in the first. Peach County on the opening drive of the night. When we come back, 2nd and 5 from the Seminoles 40-yard line.
Anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Dough made from scratch every day. Sauce from our original recipe. And
Dr. Lee Stockschlager and Dr. John Coe at North Macon Dental Associates are proud supporters of high school athletics. Their office welcomes new patients and offers treatments that include routine checkups, restorations, crowns and bridges, oral surgery, Zoom whitening, and implant dentistry.
Welcome back. 2nd down and 5. They'll run the Wildcat formation, and Noah Whittington will keep it, and he'll step inside, and he got really racked hard by Jalen Parker, the outside linebacker, And he may have picked up 2 on the play from the 42 to 38. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 3. They're going to mark him at the 38. Nose into the football will touch it.
It's going to be 3rd down and 3 to go. All right, Westside fans.
Jaden Gibson.
3rd down of the night. Let's make some noise. We need to make sure.
Jaden Gibson will be in a shotgun formation. He'll go 2 backs this time, Woolfolk and Whittington. Justin Harris to this side. Take and going to look, and he's going to have somebody come on him. Now he's going to throw it long into the end zone. And did he catch it? Yes, he did. And a beautiful catch, 38-yard touchdown reception by Justin Harris. And just like that, the Trojans are on the board. So a 38-yard strike from Gibson to Harris. Extra point is up and good. Timeout on the field. Peach County leads it 7-0. We'll be back.
Planning on a holiday party with friends, family, or coworkers? Texas Border Grill's private banquet room offers seating from 5 to 55. Lunch to dinner 7 days a week. Featuring an amazing menu with aged beef, seafood, and so many other signature dishes. Texas Border Grill.
Anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Every day, get 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Hello to America's most loved pizza. Hello, Marco's.
And welcome back to Ed DePore. Peach County is taking the opening kickoff, and they have driven it and completed a 38-yard touchdown pass from Jaden Gibson to Justin Harris. Extra point is good. And they lead it 7-0. Westside will return this one out to right nose into the football about the 30, and that's where they will set up shop. So Victor Dixon Jr. will bring him out. Van Sean Jackson will be his lone setback. Going to give it to Van Sean Jackson, and he's not going to get very far, and he's made up head up by number 4, Nigel Manis, the linebacker, and he'll lose about a yard on the play. Going to bring 2nd and 11. Jalen Kennedy will be wide to one side. Marquise Thomas will be the slot to this side, along with Jalen Barton, number 10. In a shotgun, Victor Dixon Jr. going to Barton and hits him in the hands and knocked away. Good coverage coming over the top was Talik Allen. One-on-one down there with him was Justin Harris. Our officials for tonight's game, referee is Gary McPhail, umpire is George Thomas, linesman Freddie Stewart Jr., our line judge is Jim Barra, our side judge is Michael Rawlings, our field judge Jerry Penniman, our back judge is Vermicus King, our electronic clock operator is Donna Barrow, and our 25-second clock is Cheryl Stewart. Ed DePore Complex, 8:37. Peach County is struck first. Going to take Victor Dixon Jr. going over the middle, and he just overthrew Thomas, who had his man beat by the middle. Just needed to get a little better touch on it and was unable to do so. So that's going to bring up a 4th down play. Diego Pedraza will be in for the kick. Back deep for the Trojans will be Justin Harris, who's got a touchdown under his belt already tonight. Glad to have you with us. Final regular season broadcast of the year. Cannot believe we are through to game 10 in high school football. Snap, Pedraza, and he had a ton of pressure, and it's going to go off the side of his foot, and he's going to be lucky to get 4 yards net out of this punt. The ball is on the 29, and they are going to down it at the 34. So they got a hand on it, brought the pressure, and now Peach County, they're going to line it up on the 33. So that's a net punt of 4 yards. So out come the Trojans for their second opportunity of the night. Dorian Smith will come to this near side, along with Zion Shaw as the wideout. Noah Whittington will be the lone setback behind Jaden Gibson. Go to Whittington. He's going to cut inside 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. Going to finally get dragged down on that far sideline. Number 2 finally got him for the Seminoles, and that was Jalen Kennedy. So first down and goal. Whittington will be the lone setback. Long count. Going to take and give it to Whittington again. He's going to go straight up the middle untouched, and they open a huge hole in the middle. And just like that, it's 7:57. The Trojans are up 13-0 with the extra point coming. Johan Ungeles will be the extra point. Snap, touch, kick is up. Kick is good. Timeout on the field. Trojans lead at 7:57 to go in the first, 14-0.
I am Lester Miller, and if you've been in an accident or hurt on the job, I want to work for you. My office is right across the street from the Bibb County Courthouse, and it doesn't end there. Middle Georgia is my home. I graduated from high school here, college, and Mercer Law School. My family goes to church here. My kids go to school here. I work hard for my community, and when you need an attorney, I will personally take your call.
Thanks, Lester.
And I will work hard for you, too.
Contact Lester Miller today for your free consultation.
Welcome back to Ed to 4. Number 21, Jonathan Lupien, will do the kicking duties for Peach. And he's going to pooch this one short. And Westside's going to take it on the 13, maybe the 14-yard line. And going to bring it across the 25 and get to about the 28 on the return. And on the return that time was Kwame Atkins. So first down and 10 at the 29-yard line is where the Noles will set up shop. 7:50 to go in the first, trailing 14-0. Victor Dixon in a shotgun. Long count. Going to take and give it to Van Chon Johnson. And he's going to get a horse collar tackle. And there wasn't any doubt about that one. He got it up to the 32-yard line where the flag came in. I'm sure that wasn't 55 on the tackle. Quintel Jones. 2 flags. So, our referee, Gary McPhail. Legal procedure on Westside. Horse collar on Peach County, and they will offset. So it'll be first down. Thomas will be to this near side along with Jalen Barton. To the other side will go Jalen Canaday. Jackson will be the tailback. So they'll replay first down at 7:40 to go. Barton going to look down here to Thomas, and he's going to be covered very well down there, running stride for stride with him. Number 16, Dalen Smith, the cornerback. Good over the top help with Talik Allen. So it'll bring up a second down and 10 at the 29-yard line. Justin Harris in man coverage most of the night on Jalen Barton, the record-setting receiver for Westside. Barton's going to look, going to throw out, and he's going to get out here to Marquise Thomas. He's going to catch it, and they're going to give him forward up to the 39, and that's probably going to be enough for a first down. Tackle made on the play by Sergio Allen. Ball on 39, and the Seminoles had their first down of the night at the 7:14 mark of the first period, trailing 14-0. Barton to this near side. Kennedy up top. Going to take, and he is going to Canaday, and it's going to fall incomplete. Nice coverage down there by number 8, and that was Talik Allen. And he ran stride for stride with him. Nice pass by Jalen Barton, put it on the money. Talik Allen, though, had his man in stride and broke it up at the last play, the last minute of the play. Dixon, man, going to come off the corner and hit him. Going to got Jalen Barton in a little skinny post across the middle before he's finally brought down by Justin Harris. But the ball's going to go from the 39 to the 41. That's a 20-yard pickup and a first down and 10. Victor Dixon was under pressure and put it dead on the money. Take and going to give it to his tailback. And Van Jackson's going to run inside. He's going to go from the 41. He's going to get all the way to the 34-yard line of Peach County, where it'll bring up second down and 3. Dixon going to look, going to step up in the pocket, going to sling it out here to Marquise Thomas, and it's going to fall incomplete. Back on the coverage that time was number 10, and that was Kobe Towns. Thomas had lined up as a tight on this near side. Two wides, two tight ends once again. Peach County on a 4-man front. Going to hand it off inside to Van Jackson, and he's going to be short of the first down, maybe get a half a yard on the play. We'll give him a yard, and it's going to bring up a 4th down and at least 2. Ball on the 33, got to get to the 31 to keep the drive alive. So the Seminoles will go for it here, or will they call a timeout? And we're going to get a timeout. We'll take it with them. 30 seconds. Fourth down coming when we come back. 5:28 to go in the first. 14-0. Peach County on top. We'll be back.
Hello, I'm Joy Johnson at the Cottages on Westland, inviting you to come see our spacious assisted living suites. Each suite has its own kitchenette, private bathroom, separate bedroom, and living space. We provide meals, housekeeping and laundry services, personal care assistance, and a variety of daily activities. Come by and visit us soon. You'll see why our residents feel at home and why families trust their loved ones to us at the Cottages on Westland.
Welcome back to Ed to 4, 5:28. In the first period of play, 14-0, Peach County on top. Fighting for playoff positions here tonight. As we said, Peach sits at the top of it at 5-0. Jackson and Westside tied at 4-1. Central at 3-3. But Jackson has the head-to-head over Westside, so the Seminoles need a victory here tonight. Victor Dixon Jr. going to take and going to give it to Jackson. He's going to cut in. He's going to have his first down and more across the 30. He'll roll into the 29. He needed one. He got about 3. Well, they move it back. He needed to get to the 31. They give him the 30. But they keep the drive alive. Rolls the clock now at 5:20. So a big fourth down conversion. Kwame Atkins will come in now. Jalen Kennedy will move to a slot to this near side. Victor Dixon Jr. is going to look, going to have pressure come on him, and he's finally going to go down, and we're going to get a flag come in late. And we'll see what happened on this one. And it's going to be holding against the offense. And that's going to back them up to the 46-yard line. So they had the first down at the 30, but they got the hold at the 36. So that's a 16-yard net penalty. So first down and 26 all the way back to the 46 now. Peach is going to bring a blitz. One man going to get a block, and he can't stop the second one. And number 9 is going to get in there for Peach County, and that's Jaquil McGee. Senior defensive end for the Trojans. That's going to put them back across the 50 all the way back to the 48-yard line of the Seminoles. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 34. And quarterback's going to keep it, and he's going to step inside, and the Peach County defense is going to eat him up. And one of the first men in there was number 55, Quintel Jones, a sophomore defensive end. So a third down now and 33 to go. Got to get to the 30 of Peach County to pick up a new set of downs. Ball's on the 47. Play clock down to 10. They're still trying to get the play in. 5, 4, 3 on the play clock. They're not going to get this off in time, do they? Yes, they do. They come on him. Quarterback's going to have to scramble, nowhere to go, and they're going to eat him up. Number 55 was one of them in there again. Quintel Jones, along with number 5, Sergio Allen. So a 4th down. At a first down on the 30, they now have moved the ball all the way back to their own 37-yard line. So a loss of 33 yards total. It's going to be 4th down and 43. Justin Harris stands deep. Almost got a block again. Got a flag. Is it going to be? Well, so now be 4th and 48 with 2:15 to go in the first period of play. High snap, going to go over the punter's head. He's going to get knocked down. Peach County's going to pick it up, and it's going to be a touchdown. Number 14 is going to recover it. Dorian Smith on the recovery. Snapped over the punter's head. So at 1:53 to go in the first, extra point is up and good by number 21, Jonathan Lupien. Timeout on the field. Peach County leads at 21-0.
Anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Every day, get 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Hello to America's most loved pizza. Hello, Marco's.
Planning on a holiday party with friends, family, or coworkers? Texas Border Grill's private banquet room offers seating from 5 to 55. Lunch to dinner 7 days a week. Featuring an amazing menu with aged beef, seafood, and so many other signature dishes. Texas Border Grill.
Welcome back to Ed DePore. Back deep to receive this will be Kwame Atkins. Lupien for the kickoff. And he'll drive this one deep. Kwame Atkins will come to this near side. Got room to run, 30. Got a block, cuts it inside 40. 45, 50. Takes a little bit of a convoy with him. He'll roll out of bounds. Let's see where they'll mark him at the 45 of Peach County. So first down and 10 at the 45 of Peach County. .145 to go, trailing 21-0. Westside has not moved the ball real effectively. Go to Van Sean Jackson. He's got room to run this time. 20, 15, 10, 5. He's going to be marked down at the 2-yard line. The last man that had a chance to get him got him. And that was Justin Harris that finally brought him down. So 1st and goal for the Seminoles after the big run. Kendra Coates will come in now. Khalil Johnson in the backfield. And they'll give it to Khalil Johnson, and he'll be over from 2 yards out. So finally, the Seminoles get on the board at the 120 mark of the first. Extra point will come. Will they go for 2? Play clock down to 21. Diego Pedraza on for the extra point. Snap, touch, kick is up, and that's going to get a flag. And the extra point is good. And let's see what Westside opts to do here. Will they go for 2? I don't think they will. Pete's leads at 21-0. They'll do this probably on the kickoff. Timeout when we come back. 21-7 is your score.
I am Lester Miller, and if you've been in an accident or hurt on the job, I want to work for you. My office is right across the street from the Bibb County Courthouse. And it doesn't end there. Middle Georgia is my home. I graduated from high school here, college, and Mercer Law School. My family goes to church here. My kids go to school here. I work hard for my community, and when you need an attorney, I will personally take your call.
Thanks, Lester.
And I will work hard for you, too.
Contact Lester Miller today for your free consultation.
Welcome back to Ed to 4. Finally, the Seminoles are on the board. Khalil Johnson with a 2-yard plunge after a big run. By Van Jackson. Pedraza to kick off. Back deep will be Noah Whittington and Justin Harris. Let's see if they kick it to him. I would doubt it. Pedraza going to try an onside kick, and the ball is going to come loose, and I believe Westside's going to have the football, and the Seminoles are going to have the football. And they've got it now at the 41 of Peach County. And the kicker, Pedraza, is limping a little bit as he comes back. So the Seminoles trying to breathe life back into themselves here. And they do so in the fashion of an onside kick. .118 in the first, 21-7, but first down and 10 for Victor Dixon Jr. and the Seminoles. Van Jackson going to take it. He's going to step inside, and he's going to get immediately brought down along the line of scrimmage. Number 9 in there on the tackle, and that was Jaquilin McGee. Going to take and give to Jackson again, and he's going to get run down. One of the men who tried to run him out of bounds was Sergio Allen, along with number 8, Talik Allen. And let's see, they'll mark him at the 40, pick up a 1. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 9. Onside kick. Seminoles need to take advantage of this. Take and look, going to throw it out in the flat. He had a man out there and he missed it, dropped it. Jalen Kennedy, incomplete. Hit him on the numbers right along the 30-yard line. Probably would have been a first down, but he dropped it. Good coverage. Running stride for stride with him on that side by the Trojans defense. Now it's Dorian Smith on Kennedy out there that time. Fourth down and 9 from the 41. Victor Dixon Jr. going to look out here, and he tried to go Jalen Barton. It was broken up by Justin Harris, and so the Trojans are going to take over on down. So the Trojans will come out. 29 seconds to go here in the first period of play. Dorian Smith will be wide to this near side. In the backfield will be Chris McMillan. And let's see what we got. We got a flag, and we got delay of game on Peach County, and that's going to back them up 5 from the 40. As we stated in the pregame portion of our show, Chris Millian also has 185 yards receiving and 5 touchdowns. He'll be the up back on this side. Run a man in motion, and they're going to keep it, and it's going to be out of the Wildcat formation, and you got to be kidding me. Noah Whittington is going to take it 65 yards immediately for a touchdown. No flags on the play. So with 19 seconds to go in the first period, Pete stretches the lead to 27-7. Right up the gut, Noah Whittington went. Nobody touched him. Joan Anglis. Extra point is good. Timeout on the field. Peach County leads it 28-7.
Macon Boots is the newest addition to Midtown Macon. With brands like Rocky, Ariete, Georgia Boots, and more, Macon Boots can help you find the boots you're looking for with unbeatable prices. Whether it's boots for work, everyday wear, or maybe boots are just your thing, we have a whole selection from America, Canada, and Australia. While you're here, make sure to check out our authentic belt buckles, handmade knives, genuine leather wallets, and much more that you can only find at Macon Boots. We fit Macon.
Welcome back to Ed to 4. Well, Seminoles drew within 15, but it didn't last long. 65-yard run by Noah Whittington. And just like that, they're back on top by 21 at 28-7 with 19 seconds to go in the period. They'll kick it a little shorter this time. Seminoles will take it on the 19. Try to bring it up the middle, get to the 25, 26, maybe the 27. Maybe the 28th. Let's see where they do finally mark him. They will give him the 28. On the return, that was Kwame Atkins. Let's see, we might have a couple of scores here to catch you up with. We'll certainly try. Bleckley County and Southwest are 0-0. Warner Robins 7-0 over Veterans. That was in the first. That's all I got. West Lawrence leads Perry 7-0 after a 76-yard touchdown run on the third play of the game. End of 2 in single A, Mount LaSalle 7, Aquinas 7, Tattnall 7, Lincoln County 6. That's 9:58 in the second quarter. Going to take and try to go to Barden. Going to fall incomplete. Try to get out to him about the 42-yard line. 8 seconds to go in this first period of play. And it has taken a while. We kicked off a little after 7:30 as it was senior night here. We're rolling towards about 43 minutes to play this first period rather. Snap. Victor Dixon going to look. He's going to have nowhere to go, and the ball is going to come out, and finally somebody is going to recover it way over there on that sideline. And that was Van Chon Jackson that got it. But the sack is going to go all the way back inside the 20 to the 17. That's going to end the first period of play. We'll come back and get ready for the second quarter. We come back. 28-7, Peach County on top.
How do you say, my attorney met with me personally?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I got the compensation I deserve?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I won my court case?
Thanks, Lester.
谢谢 Lester.
Thanks, Lester. You're a good man.
I am Lester Miller, and I will get you the compensation you deserve.
Thanks, Lester.
He ain't afraid of no one.
Welcome back to Ed to 4. Well, end of 1, 28-7. Let's recap the scoring for you. Peach County got it on 9:25 of the first. Gibson to Harris, Justin Harris, on a 38-yard pass play. Extra point was good, made it 7-0. Noah Whittington got a 3-yard run at 7:57 of the first period, made it 14-0. Then at 1:15 left in the first, Westside snapped the ball over the punter's head, and Dorian Smith scooped it up along the 2-yard line, fell into the end zone. That made it 21-0. At the 1:20 mark, Westside finally got on the board after Van Chon Jackson had a good run, and Khalil Johnson stuck it in from 2 yards out, made it 21-7. But Noah Whittington, at 19 seconds of the first period left, ran it back 65 yards for a 28-7 lead. And now it's third down. Ball is going to rest along the 17-yard line. Got to get to the 38 to pick up a new set of downs. 3rd and 21 for the Seminoles. They bring a blitz off the corner and immediately take him down. Forced him inside that time. Talik Allen came off the corner out of his strong safety position. There was nowhere for the Seminoles to go. And they'll lose from the 17 back to the 11. So it'll make it just about 4th down and 28. And back in punt formation will be Jamie Cooper. And Justin Harris will stand on the Seminoles' 39-yard line. So flipping the field position here, and let's see if Peach County decides to come after him. They do. And it's going to take a Seminole roll all the way out to the 37-yard line, and that's as far as it's going to go. And it'll be first down and 10 for Peach County in an excellent field position again. Warner Robins leads Veteran with 5:38 remaining in the half, 14-3. Mountain LaSalle's 14, Aquinas 7 in single A. That's a 6:02 in the quarter. Jalen Gibson in a shotgun. Going to throw out in the flat out there, and he's got Justin Harris. He's got a first down and more. He'll fall across the 25 into the 23-yard line. Southwest 8, Bleckley County 0. That's 9:02 in the quarter. Lincoln County 13, Tatnall 7. That's in single A. Northside 3, Hoco nothing. Peach County will come up to the line with a 28-7 lead and a new set of downs. Ball will be marked along the 23-yard line. Tay going to throw it back inside on a little bubble screen. He'll go to Dorian Smith. He'll go from the 23. They'll mark him at the 20. Pick up a 3 on the play. Second down and 7 for Peach County from there. Send a man in motion from right to left. Take and fires out in the flat, and he's got his man, and that's Justin Harris, and he's going to roll inside the 15. He's going to be really close to a first down. Brought down on the play by number 8, Antonio Scott, the senior for the Seminoles. So they're going to mark him at the 14. Got to pick up a new set of downs at the 13. Zion Shaw will be out to this far side. Dorian Smith will be the slot. Going to take and give it to the tailback, Whittington, and he's going to get slung down. He's going to be short of a first down. In fact, he's going to lose a yard back across to the 16-yard line, and the clock runs at 9:22 on a second down. Make it about second down and 13 now. Shaw and Smith this time will go out to the left. In the backfield will be quarterback Jaden Gibson and Noah Whittington. Going to fake to Whittington. Gibson's going to throw in the corner of the end zone. It's going to be incomplete. And going to get a flag over here, and I'm not for sure that's not going to be on number 69. And I think that's going to be on the, no, it's going to be defensive holding. And we've got a Seminole down on the field, and let's check and see who that is. And it's number 19 for the Seminoles, and that's Jamie Cooper. Well, there was holding on Westside was what they originally signaled. And Jamie Cooper's just going to bounce over here on one leg and come off the field. Move the ball back to the 26-yard line. Justin Harris will be wide to this side. Whittington will be the lone setback. They'll go trips to the left. second down. Ball at the 26. Gibson's going to look, going to float one in the end zone, and he's going to have a touchdown pass to number 14, Dorian Smith. Number 23 got turned around, Keyshawn Rivers, a senior defensive back. And a beautiful pass from Jaden Gibson at the 8:35 mark of the second period. So a 26-yard touchdown pass from Gibson to Smith. Timeout on the field. Extra point is good. Westside trails Peach County 35-7. We'll be back after this.
Anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Every day, get 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Hello to America's most loved pizza. Hello, Marco's.
Planning on a holiday party with friends, family, or coworkers? Texas Border Grill's private banquet room offers seating from 5 to 55. Lunch to dinner 7 days a week. Featuring an amazing menu with aged beef, seafood, and so many other signature dishes. Texas Border Grill.
Anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Every day, get 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Hello to America's most loved pizza. Hello, Marco's.
Welcome back to Ed to 4. 8:35 to go. Personal foul at the end of that play on the extra point, and that's going to move the kickoff back 15 yards. And so Peach County is going to have to kick it from the 25. $8:35 to go, and Peach County will kick it away from their own 25. And Jalen Barton's going to take it on the 21. Going to try to come to this near side. 30, 35, cuts back in at the 40 before he's brought down. First man in there to get him for Peach County was number 83, and that was Dylan Rump. So good field position on the kickoff after the penalty pushed them back for Peach County on their kickoff, and Westside's going to have it at their 40. But with 8:26 to go in the second, they trail 35-7. So first down and 10 for Victor Dixon Jr. and the Seminoles. In a shotgun, he'll go. Take and going to look, and he's going to throw down that side, and he's got Jalen Barton, and he's going to roll into the Peach County at 39-yard line. They'll mark him maybe at the 40. And Barton has got the completion, and that's a 20-yard completion to the 40. And Victor Dixon Jr. is going to come out. Going to take and going to give it inside Van Chon Jackson. And he's going to go from the 40 to the 34. And Barton was holding that hand when he came to the sideline. Maybe that elbow a little bit is what it looked like. Let's see. Holding it right above his forearm there. Going to take and give it to Van Chon Jackson again. And Jackson's going to get across the 30 to the 29. And that's going to move the chains and make it first down. First down and 10, 7:35 to go in the second period of play. Takes, gonna look, and go to Kendra Coates, and it's gonna fall incomplete. Good coverage down there that time by number 14, Dorian Smith. Jalen Kennedy will come to this near side. Kwame Atkins will be the slot. Quotes and Dixon on the keeper that time. Is going to sneak forward for maybe 2 yards. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 8. $7:04 to go in the half. 35-7 is your score. Peach County came in 8-1. Westside came in 6-3. Victor Dixon going to throw it into Jalen Kennedy, and he's going to go inside the 19 to the 18, and that's going to be enough for a first down. $6:30 to go here in the first half. Victor Dixon Jr. now got his team in the red zone trying to knock on the door. Taking, going to give it to Jackson, and Vanchon Jackson's not going to get far before he is brought down on the tackle by number 5, and I believe that was Sergio Allen on the tackle, and it was. Clock will now run under 6 minutes before we get the next play off. Kwame Atkins in a slot. Jalen Kennedy to this side. Barton back out there to the far side. Marquise Thomas will be the slot on the far side. Victor Dixon Jr. going to throw a little fade over there in the corner of the end zone and going to be incomplete. And Jalen Kennedy was looking for an interference call, and he didn't get it against Dorian Smith. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 9. Ball at the 18. Make it the 17. Snap. Victor Dixon Jr. going to fade it in the corner over there. He was trying to go to Jalen Barton, and it falls incomplete. 4th and 9 for the Seminoles, decision time. .524, the clock stops on the incompletion. Westside will call a timeout. We'll take it with them. 30-second timeout. We'll be back after this. Hey folks, Russell from Gridiron Game of the Week. When you get ready to buy a new car or a newer automobile, there's always the dilemma of what to do with your current car. Well, that's where You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em at 3306 Vineville Avenue comes in. You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em is the original automobile dealership with the owner in mind. For 18 years, You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em has been the only alternative to giving your car to a local dealer on a trade-in or trying to market your car yourself. So when you get ready to sell your old car, give them a call today at 254-6310. That's You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em, 3306 Vineville Avenue.
Anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Every day, get 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Hello to America's most loved pizza. Hello, Marco's.
Welcome back. Give you an update. Warner Robins leads Veteran 20-3 after the mixed extra point. 2:52 left in the first half. Northeast leads East Lawrence 12-0. Fourth down for the Seminoles. Throws it. Incomplete, going to Jalen Barton. So Peach County would take over on downs with 5:19 to go in the first half of play. 35-7 is your score. Stick around at halftime. We're going to bring you a look into both of the teams' marching bands here tonight, as we get you ready for the second half. Some stuff around. Jones County 7, Stockbridge 14. Union Grove 35, Woodland nothing. Jaden Gibson will they'll actually go out of a Wildcat formation and pitch it to number 14, Dorian Smith, and he'll go from the 17, and let's see where they mark him out of bounds. He might be close to a first down. Clock should roll under 5 minutes after this one. Yes, they're going to give him the first down. Ball's out to the 28-yard line. Dorian Smith will be to that far side. Jaden Gibson will send him in motion. No, that is, take that back. That's Justin Harris carrying the football. We think. No, that's Gibson. And Gibson's going to take it. Let's see. They're going to mark him out. They're going to mark him back out on the 14. And there's a holding call, a flag back on the 36. They said he stepped out of somewhere around the 13 anyway. It wasn't a touchdown. So that's going to back him up 10. It's going to make it first down and 11. .425 to go here in this first half. To that far side will go Ward and Shaw. Single setback, and we're going to get a flag again, and I think this is going to be motion again. And Capian Everett Jr. was back there in the backfield. So it backs him up again. This time the ball on the 21. Got to get to the 38 to get a new set of downs. First down and 17. Jaden Gibson going to take and look, throw a quick slant, and he's going to hit number 2, and that's Justin Harris on that quick slant, and he's going to pick up of the 17 he needed. He's going to give him, well, they'll give him the 34-yard line. So he's 4 yards short, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and 4. Capian Everett checks in. Going to take, and the quarterback's going to keep it. He's going to run straight forward. And let's see who that was on the carry that time. That was actually Noah Whittington out of a Wildcat formation. And we got a flag, and I'm not sure what this flag is. Ball right around the 39-yard line. That was a 30, right at the first down marker they threw that. They're going to back it up 10 from there, so that's going to take it back to the 29. So to make it 2nd and 10. Try to get you some updates on some scores, as we said, as we go along here tonight. Here it's 35-7 with 3:39. Out of single A, Mount LaSalle's 14, Aquinas 10. West Lawrence 14-0 over Perry. 3 minutes left in the half in that game. Here, going to throw it out. Jaden Gibson's going to hit Justin Harris. He's going to roll out along the 37. Going to be about 2 yards short. Well, they'll give you 30. 37 it is. Has to get to the 38. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 1. Even after all of those penalties, it still only brings up a 3rd down and 1. This time, going to take it himself. Justin Harris lined up in a shotgun. And is he going to take it 63 yards? I believe he is. No, that was Whittington. So he took it 63 yards. He's got a touchdown run of 65. He had 63-yard run to it. He's also got a 3-yard touchdown run. So at 3:23 to go in the period, the extra point will come. Snap, touch, kick is up. Kick is good. Timeout on the field. They stretch the lead. Peach County now leads it by a score of 42-7. 3:23 to go in the half when we come back. We'll be back.
I am Lester Miller, and if you've been in an accident or hurt on the job, I want to work for you. My office is right across the street from the Bibb County Courthouse, and it doesn't end there. Middle Georgia is my home. I graduated from high school here, college, and Mercer Law School. My family goes to church here. My kids go to school here. I work hard for my community, and when you need an attorney, I will personally take your call.
Thanks, Lester.
And I will work hard for you, too.
Contact Lester Miller today for your free consultation.
Welcome back to Ed 4. 3:23 to go here in this first half of play. It is 42-7. Peach County on top. Kick it off, go to the back of the end zone, and on the touchback, they'll bring it out. And Westside will try to get something going on offense. They've had really 2 decent drives in the game. But Peach County's defense has put tremendous pressure on them here tonight. So with 3:23 to go, Victor Dixon Jr. comes onto the field. Van Sean Jackson is a single setback. Wideouts to either side. Slots to either side. Take, going to throw it out in flat. No, he's not, and he's going to try to throw it underneath. There was a crossing route coming in the middle of the field that time by Kendra Coates. And I don't know who was on the wrong page on that one. because he kind of ran the skinny post up a little higher, and I think he was looking for the dig route maybe, or a little curl route inside with Coates, and didn't get it. So not on the same page. 3:18 to go. Stops the clock. 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 20. Give it to Jackson, and he's going to have some room to run. And he's going to get across to the 26, pick up a 6. And 3:09, 3:08, and the clock runs. .254 on a 3rd down and 4. Victor Dixon going to give it with his tailback, and he's got his 1st down and more. He'll get across the 40 and up to the 43-yard line where he's spun down Sergio Allen and Kobe Towns. They've had some success a little bit in the middle of this line with Van Sean Jackson, but just not consistent enough with it. They go back to the big man again. He's got more room. He'll go from the 43. He'll get close to the midfield stripe. They'll give him the 49, so another 6 yards. 2:29. Take and just feed the big man again. Tries to go outside, crosses the 50, goes into the 45. Brought down on the tackle by number 16, and that's Dalen Smith. .205 to go. 1st down at the Peach 45. Go right back to the big man. And he ran over a man and fell into the 39. Number 55. And on the tackle was one of them, along with number 10, Kobe Towns, and number 55, as we said, Quintel Jones. Clock at 1:41. 2nd down and 4. Ball at the 39-yard line of Peach County. Take, and no, the quarterback, Victor Dixon Jr., will keep it. He's got big yardage, and he'll go inside the 30 to the 29 before he's brought down. Justin Harris on the tackle, along with Sergio Allen. 1:25 to go. Take, go back to the big tailback. Spins inside this time. Little tougher running room. Number 6 in on the tackle, and that's Tim Alderman. No gain, 2nd and 10, 66 seconds to go in the half. Victor Dixon Jr. out in the flats. Got a man, he's got room to run, and he's going to have a touchdown, and that's Marquise Thomas. So from 29 yards out, no flags on the play. Dixon to Marquise Thomas. And Westside gets their 2nd score of the night at the 56-second mark. And let's see what they'll do. They'll go for 2 here. Jalen Barden late running on. Still plenty of time. Under center goes Jalen, going to take, and he's going to give it inside to Khalil Johnson. And the 2-point conversion is not going to be good, and 42-13. 30-second timeout. We'll come back after this and finish up the first half of play. 42-13 is your score. We'll be right back.
Anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Dough made from scratch every day. Sauce from our original recipe. And authentic toppings like crispy Old World pepperoni. Because the Italian way is worth celebrating. Every day at Marco's, get 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Hello to America's most loved pizza. Hello, Marco's.
Welcome back to Ed DePore Sports Complex. 42-13 on a 29-yard touchdown run by Van Chon. A pass from Victor Dixon to Marquise Thomas. Halftime down at McConnell Talbot. Northside 3, Hoko nothing. Southwest 8, Bleckley County 3. Here's the kickoff, and the up back is going to catch it along the 34-yard line, and he's going to come this way with it, and he's going to get corralled in a hurry, and that's Dorian Smith, and the Seminoles take him down along the 37-yard line. So with 47 seconds to go in the half, update West Lawrence 20, Perry nothing. That is in the half. According to Michael Lau at the Central Georgia Sports Report. We appreciate that, Michael. Lincoln County 13, Tattnall 7. That's here in Macon tonight in Single A on the private side. So Jaden Gibson back in, going to throw. No, he's going to fake and look, and he's going to try to throw again. And now he's going to scramble out of it, get away from one, get away from two, and got room to run before he's brought down by number 21, Jalen Burnett. And he'll go from the 37 up to about, let's see where they'll mark him at. Maybe the 43, they will. Peach County's going to take a timeout. We'll take one with them. 32 seconds to go in the half. 42-13 when we come back.
Anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Dough made from scratch every day. Sauce from our original recipe. And authentic toppings like crispy Old World pepperoni. Because the Italian way is worth celebrating. Every day at Marco's, get 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Hello to America's most loved pizza. Hello, Marco's.
Welcome back to the Ed DePore Sports Complex. Second down and 4, 34 seconds to go. Halftime, Warner Robins 20, Veterans 3. West Lawrence, as we said, region championship battle over Perry 14-0, 3 minutes till the half, but that was a while ago. We know that's probably gone to the half by now. Jaden Gibson sends a man from right to left. Going to drop straight back. Going to throw it into flat, and he's got a man over here, and that's going to be Justin Harris on the reception. And that's going to stop the clock at 29 seconds to go. But we've got a, is that a flag or did somebody, yeah, we got a flag. And it's going to be holding. And the flag was thrown at the 43-yard line. So it was a second down and about 4.5. But the flag from the 43 is going to take it all the way back to the 33. So now it's going to be second down and 14 to go. Only 29 ticks on the clock, 42-13. Stick around. We're going to bring you the bands at halftime. Let you listen in and to both of them. And that's going to get an offside flag. And number 60 is going to jump for the Seminoles. That's Kennedy Parker, junior defensive end. That'll move it up 5. And make it 2nd down and 9. And moves it back out to the 38-yard line. Got to get to the 47, but no time ticked off the clock. Going to send down a man wide to that far side of Xavier Ward. Jaden Gibson going to look, going to throw, and it's almost picked off. And that ball is going to be behind the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. And they're going to scamper it all the way back to the end zone, but a perfect read that time on the defensive play. Smelled that screen. He was trying to go to Noah Whittington with it. And with 19 seconds, it just falls incomplete, and the ball is going to come back out to the 38. Could have been a huge play had they got the interception there. Because had he caught that, he may have been off to the races. 42-13 is your score. So a long time to spot this ball, and I'm not really for sure what's going on. We got a flag on the far side of the field. So it was a holding against Westside, as I guess what the call is on defense. So that's going to move it up enough to the 47, and that's going to give them a new set of downs. So they'll go trips to that far side with Ward, Shaw, and Smith. Whittington will be to the inside slot here this time. Justin Harris will be on the outside. Empty backfield for Jaden Gibson with 19 seconds to go, and the ball on their own 48-yard line. He'll drop back. He'll drop it on the ground, pick it up. Westside will chase him now, and he'll have to run it out of bounds, and he'll get out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Chased finally out over there by Jalen Parker. So he'll lose yardage, 2nd down and 15, back from the 48. They'll put him on the 44, 2nd down and 14. 10 seconds still on the clock. This time they'll flip the wideouts to this side. Jaden Gibson drops straight back. They'll come on him, getting a little pressure. Going to throw it in the middle, and it falls incomplete. Trying to go to Zion Shaw, doing a little drag route over the middle. And number 7, Jalen Parker, was one of them in there in pursuit. Knocked the ball away with 5 seconds to go. So it's 42-13. 5 seconds left in the half. And a 3rd down and 14 play coming for the Peach County Trojans. Zion Shaw to this near side is your slot man. They will have a single setback this time in the backfield. Take Gibson, going to go back, going to get pressure. There's going to be a hold. Time's going to run out. And I believe that's going to be the end of the half. And it will be. So we go to the half. 42-13 is your score. Stay tuned. We'll bring you the Peach County Bands and the Westside High School Band here on Senior Night. 42-13. We'll be back after this timeout.
I am Lester Miller, and if you've been in an accident or hurt on the job, I want to work for you. My office is right across the street from the Bibb County Courthouse, and it doesn't end there. Middle Georgia is my home. I graduated from high school here, college, and Mercer Law School. My family goes to church here. My kids go to school here. I work hard for my community, and when you need an attorney, I will personally take your call.
Thanks, Lester.
And I will work hard for you too.
Contact Lester Miller today for your free consultation.
Hello, I'm Joy Johnson at the Cottages on Westland, inviting you to come see our spacious assisted living suites. Each suite has its own kitchenette, private bathroom, separate bedroom, and living space. We provide meals, housekeeping and laundry services, personal care assistance, and a variety of daily activities. Come by and visit us soon. You'll see why our residents feel at home and why families trust their loved ones to us at the Cottages on Westland.
Anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Every day, get 2 meals.
And
Drill team and color guard coordinator, Ms. Pamela Williams. And I am Justine Gertner, the band's announcer. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Curtis Jones, Principal Mr. Michael Horton, faculty, staff, alumni, and friends, we proudly present to you the 2019-2020 edition of the Westside High School Marching Seminole Band. Your drum majors are Dallas Peoples and Caitlin Reed. Tonight, for your halftime pleasure, the band will perform an opening thrill feature featuring Boogie Wonderland by the elements known as Earth, Wind, and Fire. Drum majors, the field is yours.
Anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Dough made from scratch every day. Sauce from our original recipe. And authentic toppings like crispy Old World pepperoni. Because the Italian way is worth celebrating. Every day at Marco's, get 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Hello to America's most loved pizza. Hello, Marco's.
And welcome back to Ed DeFore Sports Complex. Hope you enjoyed the halftime show with both the bands from Peach County and Westside. We were pleased to bring them to you tonight. Quickly, let's get you the scoring update from the first half of this game. 42-13 is your score. Peach County got on the board first with a 38-yard touchdown pass at the 9:25 mark. Jaden Gibson to Justin Harris. 6 point was good. 7-0 there. 7:57 mark. Noah Whittington got a 3-yard run. Extra point was good. Made it 14-0 at 7:57 to go in the first. And then 1:15 left in the first. Westside snapped it over the punter's head. Dorian Smith scooped it in from 2 yards out. And the extra point was good. And just like that, it was 21-0. Then Westside at 1:02 to go in the 1:20 to go rather in the first period. Khalil Johnson got a 2-yard run. Extra point was good, made it 21-7. But Peach County answered right back on these after the ensuing kickoff. And with 19 seconds to go in the first period, Noah Whittington got into the end zone and found pay dirt for the second time tonight on a 65-yard run, and the extra point was good, and it was 28-7. Then Jaden Gibson got a 26-yard touchdown pass to Dorian Smith to start the second period at the 8:35 mark, made it 35-7. And then another 63-yard touchdown run by Noah Whittington at 3:23 to go before the half, made it 42-7. And then with 56 seconds to go, Victor Dixon Jr. found Marquise Thomas for a touchdown from 29 yards out, made it 42-13. Extra point, 2-point conversion was no good, and that's where we are as we get ready for this second half kickoff. Westside will get the ball. Let's run down some scores for you. Region championship game being played tonight. West Lawrence 20. Perry got a safety right before in the third to make it 20-2. That game is in the third period. Southwest over at Henderson Stadium here in Macon tonight. They lead Blackley County 8-3 at the half. Crawford County is up in their game 25-20. Northeast 26, East Lawrence 13 at the half. That one is in the third by now. They're starting the third quarter down at McConnell Talbot Stadium. Northside 3, Hoco nothing. Here are 2 games of interest locally in Single A. Lincoln County leads Tattnall 13-7, and Mount LaSalle's leads Aquinas 14-10, and those 2 are at the half. So the score should start coming a little quicker as we go here later into this night. Houston County has taken a lead with 8:18 left in the third. They now lead Northside 7-3. What else we got here? Jones County 14. Stockbridge leads Jones County 35-14. Jones County had an undefeated season on the line. End of the third period. Single A back in Macon tonight. Washington Wilkes 14, Stratford 3. Mount LaSalle's update 20, Aquinas 17, 33 seconds to go in the third. So they must have taken a lead Aquinas had in that game. Here we get ready to kick it off. Back deep for the Knowles will be Kendra Coates will be one of them. And Peach County will kick it off. They'll take it on the 5-yard line. Come this way with it, and that's Kwame Atkins, and Peach County's going to swarm him under. And one of the first men there for the Trojans was number 25, Orion Redding, a free safety, a sophomore. So they'll have it at the 10-yard line. Let's see where they mark it, right at the 11. Be first and 10, down 42-13. So Peach County's defense was stifling, but Westside toward the end of that half was able to find a little running room up the middle. Victor Dixon Jr. will come out. Van Sean Jackson will be his wideout. Marquise Thomas will be the slot on this side. To Kendra Coates will be wide. Jalen Barton out to the other side. Taking, going to do a little give and go up the field and covered very nicely, and we're going to get a flag, and that may be pass interference on Julian Pickens, but let's check it and see. We'll get the call. So, pass interference on Peach County. That'll move the ball out to the 26-yard line and give the Noel some breathing room. Victor Dixon will have Ben Sean Jackson in the backfield with him. Jalen Barton will be in a slot to this near side this time. To Kendra Coates will be the wideout. Thomas will go to that far side. Tay can leave it with the big man, and he's going to have more running room. He's going to pick up 6 yards, and that's going to be out to the 32. So some running room here tonight for Van Sean Jackson. First really cool night of the football season. Had one 2 Fridays ago, but tonight's probably the coldest broadcast of the year. And it's really not that cold, probably in the mid-50s right now. Going to hand it in to Jackson, and not a lot of running room. Number 6 in there to meet him head up, and that was Tim Alderman for the Trojans. And let's see where they mark him down. They're going to give him back to the original line of scrimmage. Say he made it to the line, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Ball on the 31. Got to get to the 41 to pick up a new set of downs. I mean the 36 to pick up a new set of downs. Well, Thomas will be to that far side. Barton will be in the slot down here. Kendra Coates will be wide. In the shotgun, they'll go balance to the right side of the field. Going to look, throw it out in the flat, and they got a man out there. And I believe that was number 7 that they threw it to, and that was Jalen Parker. And it was. So Jalen Parker comes in at the tight end position, and that's enough for a first down as they get him to the 36. So Westside keeps the drive alive. 10:15 to go. Tay can give it to the big tailback. He'll step in, and he'll get about maybe a yard or 2. Number 55 was the man in there on the tackle. And that's Quintel Jones. Maybe a gain of about a half a yard at best. We're going to call it 2nd and 10. Tate can look, going to throw out in the flat to Jalen Barton. Catches it, it's going to make a move, get upfield, and get to about the 38, 39-yard line. So he'll pick up 3 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7. Don't think they'll give him the 40. They may. Yes, they are going to give him the 40. Nose into the ball, will touch it. Got to get to the 46 for a new set of downs. So they'll give him 4 on the play. 3rd down and 6. To Kendra Coates will be wide to this near side. Peach comes up in a 4-man front, make it a 3-man front. And then may be bringing the blitz as they're in man coverage. He'll swing his protection to the right, throw it quickly out to Barton, and he's got room up this near sideline. He'll step out at the 45, be a yard short of the first down. So it's going to be 4th down and 1. And obviously Pete should go for it here. Victor Dixon in a shotgun on a 4th and 1. 9:19 to go in the third, trailing 42-13. Play clock down to 10. Going to take. Throws in the flat. Got a man out there in the corner, and that's Thomas, and he's going to cross the 50 into the 47-yard line of Peach County. First down and 10, stops the clock with 9:13. They're on the 49-yard line. Going to give it to Jackson, and the big man's going to run. Get across the 45, get into the 40, going to get knocked down along the 38-yard line. Number 6 was the man in there on the tackle, and that was Tim Alderman. First down and 10, 9:02, and the clock will roll once they change it, and they do. Opening drive of the second half, give to Jackson. .24. Jackson will fall forward to the 37-yard line. Shotgun. Pressure comes on him. Gets his pass away. If he turns around, and he's going to have an interception back there. And they'll turn it over to the Trojans. Number 16 on the interception after a good drive, Dalen Smith. .35 to go, and the Trojans stop the drive. Touchback on the interception. So Peach County will come out, and Jaden Gibson will go to work. Zion Shaw will be wide to this side. Dorian Smith will be the man in the slot. Noah Whittington will be the only back behind him. Gibson leading 42-13 from the 20. Takes, goes to Whittington, got room to run and plenty of it. Gets across the 35, breaks outside, gets to the 40. They'll finally run him out of bounds. Let's see where they run him out. And they'll give him all the way out to the 44-yard line, so that's a 24-yard pickup. And Whittington has been on fire here tonight for the Peach County Trojans. He has a touchdown run of 3 yards, 65 yards, and 63 yards. Whittington will stand the lone back. They'll bunch the receivers up, 2 to each side. Quarterback's going to roll. Going to dump it underneath, and he's got a man free to run. Dorian Smith down this near sideline. He's going to go. Touchdown, Peach County. .58 yards. And they're going to call a holding. And let's see where the flag was thrown at. So I don't know where the hold occurred. Let's see where they're going to mark it at. Looks like they're going to mark it. Yeah, so it'll be first down, but it'll be back. It'll be at the 43-yard line of Westside. Well, we thought Dorian Smith had taken it 58 yards, but he hasn't. But it'll be first down and 10 for Peach County. 7:14 in the third, 42-13. Shaw will be the slot to that side. Go with 2 in the backfield this time. They're going to send Whittington in motion, going to take and hand it off underneath. And the Seminoles were not pulled that time as they went into number 12 on the carry. And we got a late flag coming here now. That was Cappy and Everett Jr. on the carry. This is going to draw somebody with a personal foul. Let's get the call. And it's going to go against Westside. So he made it to the 40, but they're going to add 15 more on it at the end of the play. And that's going to give him to the 28-yard line. Gibson going to look out in the flat. He's got a man out there. And are they going to take the ball away? Let's see. Are they going to call him down? Number 7 was out there, and that was Jalen Parker. So a loss of 4 on the play. Second down and 14, moves the ball back to the 32-yard line. Take, and he's going to give it to Dorian Smith, and he's going to get wrapped up again. And number 7 in there for the Seminoles once again, playing hard, is Jalen Parker. Everett will check out. And Zion Shaw will be wide to this side. Smith will be a slot. Single setback will be Noah Whittington. Have not seen much of Tajay Wolfhawk. Quarterback's going to look, and he's going to throw it in the end zone. It's going to be incomplete. And that's going to bring up a 4th down and 11. Ball will be back on the 29. And let's see what Peach County will do here. Play clock down to 2. And Chad Campbell's going to have to use a timeout. We'll take one with him. Timeout on the field. 4th down when we come back. 5:25 to go in the third. 42-13, Peach County on top. We'll be back.
I'm Joy Johnson at the Cottages on Westland, inviting you to come see our spacious assisted living suites. Each suite has its own kitchenette, private bathroom, separate bedroom, and living space. We provide meals, housekeeping and laundry services, personal care assistance, and a variety of daily activities. Come by and visit us soon. You'll see why our residents feel at home and why families trust their loved ones to us at the Cottages on Westland.
Welcome back. Single A action here in Macon tonight. We'll give it to you. A crossover game. Atlas Hills 20. Aquinas 17. That's in the end of the third. West Lawrence up on period 27-2. There has been a West Lawrence player, though, that has had to leave the game for an injury. We'll see what we can find out on that. Jaden Gibson in a shotgun on a fourth down play. Got a man wide open if he can get the ball to him, and it's going to get knocked away by a nice play by Jalen Kennedy, and just like that, Seminoles are going to take over. Let's see what else we can get you. Here in Macon tonight, Northeast over at Thompson Stadium, 33-20 over East Lawrence. That's 7:37 to go in the third period. See if we can find something else. Waco 27, Dublin 23. Warner Robins 33, Veterans 10. Central GA Sports, Michael Lau, thank you for updating those for us. Lincoln County 21, Tattnall 7. That's in the third. Throw it to Jalen Barden out in the flat. Not much room to run. He'll get out here to about, he may lose a yard. Ball was on the 29. I'm not sure if he made it back. Yeah, they'll give him back to the line of scrimmage on that one. And now Waco 27, Dublin 23. That is at the end of the third quarter. So that has implications, of course, because you've got Northeast sitting there that have beaten Waco, trying to hang on and get into the playoffs here locally in Macon. Throw it to Barden. Got a block on the outside, 30-35. Probably should have cut that one back up inside, knock him out of bounds on the 35, but that'll be a 6-yard pickup. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 4 for the Seminoles. Clock stops at 5:07. 42-13, Peach County leads it here. Peach County came in 8-1, Westside 6-3. Going to throw it out to Barden again. He's at the 35, and he's going to fall forward to about the 37. Peach collapsed on him in a hurry. Number 13 in on the tackle, and that was Julian Pickens. Kwame Atkins on the slot to that far side. 4th down. Big play for the Seminoles. Victor Dixon got a man. Let's see what kind of forward progress they give. They give him to the 40. And that was completed to number 9, Kwame Atkins. And that's enough for a 1st down, and they convert the 4th down with 4:29 to go in the third. Victor Dixon Jr. going to fake. Going to throw it out here now. This time to Marquise Thomas, and he's got it as the defender fell down, and that was Julian Pickens on the coverage, and they'll go all the way from the 40 to the 30, and that's a 30-yard pickup, and it'll be 1st down and 10. Seminoles trying to mount a drive here in the last 4 minutes of the third period. When they snap the clock will go under 4 minutes. Throw it out to Barden in the flat. Got a block, cuts inside 25. Gets knocked out of bounds. Let's see if they'll give him the 20, and they'll give him the 19. So that's enough for a 1st and 10. Stops the clock at 3:59. 42-13. Snap goes to Van Sean Jackson, and he's going to get inside from the 19 to maybe the 16 or the 17. We'll give him 2 to the 17. They'll mark it at the 18. It's only a yard on the play. 3:45, 3:44. Need a sense of urgency here out of Westside. They had a drive to start this second half and threw an interception in the end zone that turned that drive away. Now they've got to stop on 4th down for Peach, and they've driven it to the Peach County 18-yard line. Takes and looks, going to throw in the end zone. Jalen Barton, and he almost threw another pick.
Pass is nearly intercepted, intended for number 10, Jalen Barton. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 9.
And that throw's just short. You got to make that throw over the top. Back defending was number 10, Kobe Towns, a free safety. Stops the clock at 3:17 in the third. Play clock down to 9, still waiting on the play to come in. And Coach Risper is going to take a timeout. We'll take one with him. 3:17 to go in the third period, 42-13. 3rd down when we come back, ball on the 18. We'll be back.
Anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Dough made from scratch every day. Sauce from our original recipe. And authentic toppings like crispy Old World pepperoni. Because the Italian way is worth celebrating. Every day at Marco's, get 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Hello to America's most loved pizza. Hello, Marco's.
Welcome back to Ed DePore. Give you some updates on some scores. Washington Wilkes, this is in the 4th quarter. Crossover game with Stratford Academy here in Macon tonight, 14-9. Northside in near the end of the third, up 10-7. On a 3rd down and 9. Play clock at 15. Ball on the 19-yard line. Make it the 18-yard line. Got to get to the 9 to pick up a new set of downs to keep the drive away. Going to run a pitch, and they're going to pitch it to the big tailback, and he's going to get tackled down around the 15-yard line. They'll give him the 14. Inbounds. Clock will run. Go under 3 minutes on this play with a 4th down looming here for the Seminoles. Trailing by 29 late in the third. Aquinas and Mount DeSales knotted at 20 apiece with a minute left. Victor Dixon Jr. going to send it inside, and he was trying to go to Marquise Thomas, and it falls incomplete, and Peach County will take over. And let's see what the flag was. That may have been a procedure call or not. And I'm not for sure what the call was there. And we'll check it and see. Well, we can't hear over the band playing too close to our mic there.
The penalty was chop block against
Chop block is what it was.
Declined. The ball went over on downs. Peach County ball.
It's a little high. They moved his hands almost like a sideline warning. Gotta get a little clear there, sir. Jaden Gibson going to give to Noah Whittington. And he's got room to run. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown.
Peach County. Ball's going to be taken by number 3.
Noah Whittington.
Peach County, that's Whittington. That is an 86-yard run for the touchdown.
So, .86 yards by Noah Whittington. Well, he didn't get his 56-yarder, but he got his 86-yarder. And Peach will kick the extra point and see if they can go up here. Snap, kick, and it is no good, so they miss it. So timeout on the field. 48-13, 2:16 to go in the third. We'll be back.
I am Lester Miller, and if you've been in an accident or hurt on the job, I want to work for you. My office is right across the street from the Bibb County Courthouse, and it doesn't end there. Middle Georgia is my home. I graduated from high school here, college, and Mercer Law School. My family goes to church here. My kids go to school here. I work hard for my community, and when you need an attorney, I will personally take your call.
Thanks, Lester.
And I will work hard for you, too.
Contact Lester Miller today for your free consultation.
Welcome back to Ed to 4. So here in just a second, we're going to total up Noah Whittington's touchdown yardage for you. He had a 3-yard in the first, a 65, a 63, and now an 86. So the Trojans will kick it away. End over end, that man will take it, and they'll run the end around to number 17, and that's to Kendre Coates, and Peach County will eat him up, and I have no idea why they ran that play. That's going to put the ball at the 10-yard line. So just on touchdowns alone, he's got over 217 yards of rushing for Noah Whittington. So 2:04 to go here in the third period of play, 48-13. And Westside's going to have the ball at their own 10-yard line. So Noah Whittington is on his way to being the Palm Max player of the game, without a doubt. Throw out in the flats, and it's going to be intercepted, and it's going to be a touchdown. And number 14, Dorian Smith, has his second touchdown of the night. And if it could go wrong for Westside, it has gone wrong. We still have 1:59 to go in the third, and that makes it 54-13. Well, when it rains, it pours. Lupien with the extra point. Up and good. Peach County leads it 55-13. We'll be back after this. Timeout.
Macon Boots is the newest addition to Midtown Macon. With brands like Rocky, Ariat, Georgia Boots, and more, Macon Boots can help you find the boots you're looking for with unbeatable prices. Whether it's boots for work, everyday wear, or maybe boots are just your thing, we have a whole selection from America, Canada, and Australia. While you're here, make sure to check out our authentic belt buckles, handmade knives, genuine leather wallets, and much more that you can only find at Macon Boots. We fit Macon.
Come on. Welcome back. We have an upset, a final. Waco 27, Dublin 23. Return by number 9. Kwame Atkins on the return. He'll get to, they mark him to the 20, they will. It is a big upset. Waco 27, Dublin 23. That is the final. Upson Lee 41, Spalding 31. 2 minutes left in that one. Washington Wilkes has a 37-yard touchdown run, and they lead at 21-9 with 2:56 over Stratford in that crossover game. West Lawrence 34-2 over Perry. So this action in AA now is quite interesting. And we've got a timeout from Peach County. We'll take it, 1:52 to go. We'll be back after this timeout.
Anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Every day, get 2 medium one-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Hello to America's most loved pizza. Hello, Marco's.
Planning on a holiday party with friends, family, or coworkers? Texas Border Grill's private banquet room offers seating from 5 to 55. Lunch to dinner 7 days a week. Featuring an amazing menu with aged beef, seafood, and so many other signature dishes. Texas Border Grill.
Welcome back after the timeout. 1:52 to go. Lincoln County 28, Tattnall 7. 6:28 in the fourth there. Hoko takes the lead with 9:19 left in the game, 14-10. Going to give it to Jackson, and he's going to get eaten up. And I tell you what, this kid is fun to watch to play defense. And that is number 55. For Peach County. And that's Quintel Jones. He's just a sophomore. But I tell you what, he has made his presence felt in the middle tonight. 2nd and 15, give to Jackson again. No, quarterback's going to keep it. Victor Dixon Jr. going to fall up to the 23. And let's see who that was coming off the bottom of the pile for the Trojans. And that was number 10, Kobe Towns. Kobe's had a good night here tonight as well for Dublin. Victor Dixon's going to throw it behind the player, and they're going to say it was behind the line of scrimmage or not. Yep, and it is a turnover. Tried to go to, I believe that was Atkins he was trying to go to on the play. And threw it behind him. And so it was a lateral, and the ball got loose on the ground. And the Trojans will have a first down and 10, or first and goal at the 10. 37 seconds to go in the third. Somebody better get out there and cover the slot receiver, or he's going to score a quick touchdown. Quarterback's going to keep it, going to fall forward, and he'll get to about the 7-yard line. And they're going to mark him at the 8. 2nd and 8 it will be. And that's the end of the 3rd. We'll go to the 4th. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. 55-13. 2nd and goal from the 8 for Peach County when we come back.
I am Lester Miller, and if you've been in an accident or hurt on the job, I want to work for you. My office is right across the street from the Bibb County Courthouse, and it doesn't end there. Middle Georgia is my home. I graduated from high school here, college, and Mercer Law School. My family goes to church here. My kids go to school here. I work hard for my community, and when you need an attorney, I will personally take your call.
Thanks, Lester.
And I will work hard for you, too.
Contact Lester Miller today for your free consultation.
There is a legend among fishermen in central Georgia about Kudzu Seafood Company and the most interesting man in seafood, Captain Lee. To create his infamous jam pups, Captain Lee has a school of docile barracuda trained to grate the cheese and panko breadcrumbs with their razor-sharp teeth as he, Captain Lee, gently tucks individual grains of rice into his shrimp and sausage jambalaya.
Welcome back. We start the 4th quarter. 2nd and goal from the 8. Jaden Gibson's going to fire into the end zone, and he's going to have a touchdown to number 17, and that's Ladaria Leggett. So an 8-yard touchdown pass with 11:48 to go in the 4th. Jonathan Lupien in for the extra point. And the kick is good. Timeout on the field, 11:48 to go, 62-13. Peach County on top. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout. Welcome back to Ed to 4. Final. Upson Lee 43, Spalding 31. Upson Lee is in the playoffs. Warner Robins 47, Veterans 17. And Seminoles are going to bring it up this sideline. And let's see, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. That was Kwame Atkins, caught it on about the 24. They're going to mark him out around the 38, I believe, maybe the 37-yard line. All right, let's get back to some of these scores here for you. Single A, Washington Wilkes has beaten Stratford 21-9. Ware County wins over Wayne County 48-14. And, well, let's see. I don't know why the ball's back on the 38, and I'm not for sure why Peach County's standing down here on their own 43.
During the kickoff return, it was a personal foul called against Peach County.
Peach County personal foul.
The penalty was blocking below the waist. After the penalty, it'll be Westside ball for the Peach County 47.
Lincoln 35, Tattnall 7. That is a final. Victor Dixon in a shotgun. Going to fake it and look. Going to throw to a wide open man. He's going to catch it on the 15. And that's Jalen Barton. And he's going to get run out of bounds way back. Let's see where they'll put him. At about the 10-yard line. Mount Perrin 27, Tryon 7. As we said, Ware County beat Wayne County 48-14. They win Region 2-5A championship. Take and going to give it to Jackson, and he's going to fall inside and maybe get to the 9. 10:39, 62-13 here. West Lawrence, like I said, 36-2 in their game. South Paulding 7, Creekside 7. East Hall 32, Lumpkin 15. Here it's 2nd and goal from the 9 for the Seminoles. Down 62-13. Going to throw it in the end zone. Going to have a man come in there and catch a touchdown pass. And that's Jalen Barton. And let's see what the call is here. I think that's going to go against... holding on the defense for the touchdown will count.
The penalty was holding against Peach County. The penalty is therefore declined. Touchdown is good.
So 62-19 with 10:08 at the 4th. Westside will go for 2 here. They'll line it up. Kendrick Coates will go wide to that far side. Jalen Barton to this side. Marquise Thomas in the slot on this side. Take and going to throw it in the end zone, and Marquise Thomas is good. And that makes it 62-21. Timeout, we'll take it with them. 10:08 to go when we come back, 62-21.
Anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Dough made from scratch every day. Sauce from our original recipe. And authentic toppings like crispy Old World pepperoni. Because the Italian way is worth celebrating. Every day at Marco's, get 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Hello to America's most loved pizza. Hello, Marco's.
Welcome back. 10:08 to go is what we got left in this one here from Ed to 4. Peach County 62-21 is your half. Final Warner Robins 47, Veterans 17. Southwest leads Bleckley County with under 4 to go in the 4th, 16-11. Up man's going to take it, and that's Noah Whittington, and that's not a good idea. He's going to finally come back inside. Did he fumble the ball? And Peach County recovered the fumble. And that was Noah Whittington on the return. So they'll have it at the 45-yard line, trying to see what I've got left here for you in scores. Calhoun 44. Well, that was Lakeview, Port Oglethorpe 7. North Hall 40, Dawson County 37. Peach County will take it, and they're going to give it to number 32, a new running back in the game, and that's Chris Million. Chris did have a carry earlier in the game. As we said, Warner Robins 47, Veterans 17. Southwest leading Bleckley County 16-11. Northeast has just scored again, 53-27 over East Lawrence. That Waco upset of Dublin could be pretty good for the Raiders. Going to take and go to Million again. He's going to fight for yardage, and he's going to gain back the 5 he lost and get across the 45 to the 46. Clock runs at 8:23, 8:22. Jones County undefeated going into tonight. They have been beaten by Stockbridge 44-14 at Stockbridge tonight. They do finish 9-1. They are the region champs, and they will be at home next week. Take and give to Million again. Cuts it inside.
Number 32 again on the carry. He'll
On
make
a third down and 10.
It's going to bring up fourth down and about 8 to go.
And Jaden Gibson is punting. And Westside will have nobody back. 7:27 on a running clock, 62-21. Jalen Barton finally runs on late. Bounce back to the punter. Gibson's going to get it off. High kick, going to land on the Seminoles 32 and take a Peach County bounce. Go out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Well, let's see.
It'll be Westside's ball, 1st and 10 from the 20.
We gave you the final Lincoln County 35, Tattnall 7. Washington Wilkes 21, Stratford 9. That was single A here in town tonight. Trying to get that Aquinas Mount LaSalle score. Not seen a final on that one. It was knotted up, I believe. Here we go. It is over with at Mount LaSalle. Mount LaSalle has beaten Aquinas 23-20. Ayler hit a 35-yard field goal. So that was probably a pretty good game. That was in single A in those crossover matchups between public and private. Give to Jackson. He's going to step in, get across the 20 to the 21. First man that hit him was number 8, Talik Allen. Number 62 also in there, and that was Killen McCrary, sophomore defensive lineman. Second down, and we have a new quarterback in there now for the Seminoles, and that is Marquise Thomas. And that's Khalil Johnson in there at tailback. 5'11", 62-21. Clock will roll under 5 minutes now. Third down and 4. So Peach County is your region champs. They'll go to 9-1 on the season. Westside will fall to 4-2 in the region and 6-4 on the year. Handoff inside, not much running room on a third down play, and he'll lose a yard. So a lot of playoffs still to shake out here. Clock at 4:22, 4:23. Going to take. Quarterback's going to keep it, try to run for the first down, but he's going to get back to about the line of scrimmage, and that's as far as he's going to go. And they hold him on 4th down, and Peach County's ball. Houston County leads Northside. About 2 minutes left in that game. That one's probably gone final. It was 21-10. Warner Robins 47-17 over Veterans. Peach County will come out. And we're exactly 3 minutes on the clock on this one from Ed DeFore. Take and going to give it on a little jet sweep, and the ball's going to come out, and he's going to pick it up and score anyway. You've got to be kidding me. When you're living right, you're living right. Number 83, Dylan Rump, will go from the 28-yard out on a little jet sweep. And with 2:35 to go in the fourth, he fumbled it on the 3-yard line and picked it back up and scored off his own fumble. When you're living right, you're living right. So the young freshman, a 9th grader, Hermes Rodriguez with the extra point, and it's no good. So timeout on the field. Pete 68-21. We'll wrap it up from Ed DeFore when we come back.
Dr. Lee Stockslager and Dr. John Coe at North Macon Dental Associates are proud supporters of high school athletics. Their office welcomes new patients and offers treatments that include routine checkups, restorations, crowns and bridges, oral surgery, Zoom whitening, and implant dentistry. They also treat orthodontic patients with Invisalign. Visit us online at northmacondental.com.
Welcome back to Ed DeFore. Well, Dylan Rump, the freshman, after a 4th down stop from Peach County, got a little jet sweep from the new quarterback in the game. Made it down to about the 9-yard line from the 28 and fumbled it and kept running after it, and it bounced right up in his arms on the 5, and he ran it in for a touchdown. Seminoles will take this one from the 10. 25-30. Get out to about the 36-yard line with 2:28. Extra point was no good, so 68-21 is your final. I mean, whether you're, well, with 2:25 to go, we probably are pretty close to that. See if I can get you anything else. Clark Central 31, Buford 21. Like we said, 21-10, Houston County led Northside. About 2 minutes left in that one. Lee County has beaten Coffee County 35-17. And we've got a player for Peach County, I'm sorry. Number 13, Julian Pickens, coming off awfully slow. North Hall 40, Dawson County 37. Don't have a final yet on that Southwest. They led Blackley County 16-11. So if you're in my earshot and you got that, send us a tweet. Get us an update on that Southwest score. So a penalty, and that's going to bring the ball back to the 23. Northside has scored with 23 seconds left. 2-point conversion fails, 21-16 in that game. Going to hand it off to a man inside, and the clock's going to run with 2:18. Final from Thompson Stadium. Northeast has beaten East Lawn 53-34. We gave you Clark Central at Buford 31-21. So the upset of the night may have come. Waco has beaten Dublin, undefeated Dublin, tonight. 1:42 left to go in this one. Going to take and hand it, and the quarterback's going to keep it. It's Marquise Thomas, and he's going to get outside to the 35, the 33, before he's brought down by number 31, and that's Elijah Stern, the free safety. Make that, yes, 31, Elijah Stern. So Marquise Thomas is going to come over, and Coach Spoon is going to put his hand on his shoulder and tell his young quarterback to play. Because somebody's got to take over this football team next year. Victor Dixon Jr. will be graduating with Jalen Barden and Jalen Kennedy. A lot of these guys going on to play D1 football from this Westside football team. Under 45 seconds to go. Hand it off inside. Peach County has stacked him up and pushed him back along the 30-yard line. Number 42, one of them in there for the Peach County Trojans, and that was Zion Allen, linebacker, senior. .23 seconds left on the clock, and they will not have to snap it again. We'll take a timeout. We'll get the final verdict when we come back on this one from Ed DePore. Your final 68-21. Take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back after this.
I am Lester Miller, and if you've been in an accident or hurt on the job, I want to work for you. My office is right across the street from the Bibb County Courthouse. And it doesn't end there. Middle Georgia is my home. I graduated from high school here, college, and Mercer Law School. My family goes to church here. My kids go to school here. I work hard for my community, and when you need an attorney, I will personally take your call.
Thanks, Lester.
And I will work hard for you, too.
Contact Lester Miller today for your free consultation.
Welcome back to Ed DePore. It was all Peach County here tonight, 68-21. The man of the hour, no doubt, though, was Noah Whittington. He had a score with 7:57 in the first for Peach County on a 3-yard run. That put Peach County up 14-0. Then with 19 seconds to go in the first, he had a 65-yard touchdown to put Peach up 28-7. Then with 3:23 to go in the second, he added a 63-yard touchdown run. That made it 42-7, and we were 42-13 at the half. Then he added an 86-yard touchdown run at 2:16 to go in the third. Peach was up 48-13. And then he also, Peach County added two more, a 9-yard and a 8-yard and a 28-yard touchdown run in the fourth one under 4 minutes. Your final 68-21. Our Pawn Max player of the game, well, it's none other than number 3, Noah Whittington for the Peach County Trojans. His touchdown runs, 4 of them accounted just on those runs alone, over 217 yards on 4 touchdown runs. That's going to do it from Peach County and Westside here at Ed DePore Stadium. Playoff starts next week. We'll let you know. Monday night, former Georgia Tech head coach Paul Johnson will be at the Macon Touchdown Club at the Methodist Children's Home on Pierce Avenue. For more information about joining us for dinner and an awards presentation, MaconTouchdownClub.com. We'll see everybody Thursday night for Gridiron Gab, live from Marco's Pizza at 2910 Riverside Drive. Once again, your final, Peach County 68, Westside 21. Peach ends the season 6-4. The Peach County Westside does 6-4. Peach County ends it 9-1. Their only loss, a 1-point overtime loss to Hoko this year. That's going to do it. Our time is up. We thank you for yours. It's time for the post-game wrap-up. Let's head back to the stadium and get the final verdict on this one, presented by Lester Miller, attorney at law.